Greetings, people. Yard Reviews, a show where we give you a multicultural perspective on all things film and television. I'm your host, Sadiq Johnson. I'm joined with my co-host, Irv, behind the camera.
Hello.
Dan's not here today. Big up, Dan. Anyway, right now we're going to be talking about a film that's made some serious bank domestically in the States this January. We're talking about American Sniper, starring Bradley Cooper and Sienna Miller, directed by Clint Eastwood. Okay, so I watched it. I went into this movie with...
Was this the first movie you saw?
Huh?
Was this the first movie you saw of the year?
No.
No,
it wasn't.
Okay, fair enough. Carry on, sorry.
It wasn't. Yeah, but I think Birdman was
okay.
It. But yeah, this I saw this and it was a good movie. Good movie. It's a very biased movie.
Of course.
And a very
propaganda,
American, and a very American movie.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
I feel like it glamorized war and it glamorized basically all kinds of
but it also drew on some issues though. It also drew on issues, you know, like post-traumatic stress. You know,
that's one of the big reasons. Like, I don't support war, and I don't support anything about that. Not only are hundreds and thousands, millions of lives ruined, but like they don't get any support when they come back.
Exactly. A lot of these, you know, like, especially like the Vietnam vets when they came back,
they're homeless or they turn into serial killers, and it's just
it's just madness. You know, a lot of them are on heroin because they were addicted to morphine, and you know, loss of limbs, loss of. You know, they're like how can you get somebody who was killing people, who saw their best friends killed, all of this drama going on in this war zone, and try to integrate them back into society? Like, how does that work? How do you do that? How do you make that happen?
Because the training to get into that mind frame is brutal.
Yeah, I mean, like what those
you're going through hell and back.
I mean? Yeah, they're talking crap to you, trying to push you to get to the next
it's
level.
It's basically torture.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? And like the things that these people go through, you know, the mental anguish supposed to be intense, and what they're saying, you know, this guy had 20 something kills, so 200 and something kills, and then some of them were like maybe 180 something, because some of them were confirmed, but this guy was like the best sniper in history, you know what I mean?
Basically.
And like, you know, he was a person that doesn't love killing, and like he really wanted to go back to the war because you saw
he didn't know how else to be
him. You saw and a lot of his friends around him just like
he thought he could stop
or
that,
getting hurt, so he was like, listen, you know, they keep attacking us, they keep fighting us or whatever, and like that was kind of drawing him away from his family and stuff. But then when he got back home, I think it was that time in the war where he was there, and like the kid, there was this kid that he took up the gun, and like he was like, don't pick it up, don't pick it up, and like the kid just dropped the gun, and he was like, oh. And about to shoot.
Yeah, he saw his emotions.
And then the time when he went after the Olympic sniper from the enemy, we always talked about, and when he finally took him out, I think that's when he said, you know, my work's done, my mission's done. Yeah, I'm ready to go home. You know what I mean? And like they had to get out of this dire situation. They were there. You know, they had to be, I think, airlifted out or something like that.
No, it wasn't airlifted. The truck came for them.
Yeah,
because there's a massive sandstorm and they were being attacked on all sides.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like they were you know, was on, you know, odds were against them, but he pulled out. So he pulled through all of the missions, came back home, basically was saying, you know, listen, I'm going to kind of work with a lot of these guys with post-traumatic stress. And I mean, that kind of led to his downfall, because at the end of the day, it was somebody who was helping out with post-traumatic stress that killed him and his friend while he was there trying to help them. So it's like, when you think about this, he died, you know, trying to do some work to help his fellow soldiers, but the thing is, this guy had post-traumatic stress disorder. Who knows what was going through his head? This is what you're doing to these soldiers, you know what I mean? But you know, this is political, we don't want to get into that. I'm not really for war, but I mean, if war is happening, how are these people going to cope, you know what I mean?
And that's for both sides, whether you're behind the gun or in front of it.
Either way, you know what I mean? It goes both ways, and it's a good movie, but it's not. It's a
good movie, but again, it comes.
Bradley Cooper did well in the role.
He did.
He put on the weight. He
got into shape. Action. He had the accent down. He had the sort of robotic. Like, they just believe
the movie was
everything.
filmed well, as like one of Clint Eastwood's best movies in because he gave Jersey Boys, that was crap. The other movie before wasn't that good as well. But I mean, his filmography is brilliant. I mean, he has a few missteps here and there, but his stuff is normally good stuff, good film.
I feel like it was overhyped because it was American.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was gung-ho American stuff.
Basically, America's the best. Anyone else...
And it made bank. It made 85 million for an R-rated film. You know what I mean? Like everybody went out. I know a total amount of
Support the
rednecks
war.
went out.
They wanna
I know some
support them.
rednecks went out to that film. I think like majority of the redneck community who don't even watch movies went out to see that film because it's all about America. 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 But anyway, so
Chris Rock.
yeah, I mean, listen, it was a good movie. Filming well, edited well, nice. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. To be honest,
That's
with you.
based on the movie and nothing else.
I'm not basing it on anything. I'm just
Okay.
basing it on the movie,
Okay.
the acting, what went down. What I'm not getting political and not giving a drop. I'm judging this as a person who enjoys film, watching film, and what I got out of the film, what I got out of the story. I like how it showed two sides back at home in the war. The action sequences were good. It was filmed well.
I
Like
did
said.
like the shoot, and what else I liked about is like most movies when something's happening, when something's dramatic is happening, there's always background music, and music invokes an emotion with you without
Exactly.
even thinking, so
Exactly.
you automatically feel scared or
Exactly.
you automatically feel hope
Exactly.
or whatever the case may be. But with this, there was no music, which is what I appreciate. Like you're
Yeah.
not
You
telling
get
us
to
what to feel before we see what's
You
happening.
get you make the judge for yourself. It's your call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's,
As they
give
kept
you your
saying,
call,
so it's your
which-
call.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What are you giving it out of 10?
I give it an 8.
An 8, yeah.
I give it an 8 out of 10 comes. I mean,
I don't know. I
think-
haven't decided.
I,
I like
I,
a 7.
yeah, I think an 8 judged fairly because I think it was a well directed film. I think the actors did play their roles well.
Yeah.
I think Sienna Miller did well as the wife.
I didn't even recognise her.
Yeah, and I mean I think also Bradley Cooper did well.
He did
as-
great. Yeah, he did a good job.
You know, did good, and he deserves a nomination because he played the part of this guy. He had the accent. He went deep into the role. It's something that we don't really see from Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
When he became this person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like a lot of these people.
I
like these
still
actors,
think it's not as deep as
listen.
like as a character.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, if
Yeah.
you were trying
It's
to
like an
compare,
American playing
if we're
American,
trying to
it's like-
compare him like with him, like with Eddie Redmayne doing Stephen Hawking and him, of course I would give it to Eddie Redmayne because it was a better portrayal. And you know what I mean. And I'm not trying
There's
to
more
bias
com-
or anything
there's
like
a
that.
more- yeah,
It was
he's
more
more-
complex. He
Yeah.
had to do more. He had to act like he was suffering from this disease. Like he had
Yeah.
to give it his all. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like Bradley Cooper never had to go through all of those trials. But
Yeah,
I mean,
and
he's
yeah,
still- he's
there
still-
wasn't.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of emotion or range in his character.
Exactly,
He's
exactly.
very sort of like plain level.
But I could see why they want to give him the Oscar nomination because I mean he's in he's almost like in the elite right now. He's like
Yeah.
one of those he's getting to the next level.
Yeah.
And like he's in he's in a Marvel franchise now. Remember he's Rocket Raccoon. A lot of people don't realize that that's the
Does
voice
that
of
still
Rocket,
count?
which is crazy. You know, he's the voice. I mean, Rocket's a dope character.
He is.
So you know what I mean. And you know he's gonna be back for 2.
And,
so
yeah.
you know what I mean. And they're gonna be drop that Brinks truck, that money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's it. So I mean, I think it was a good film. Like I said, that's why I give it 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know, very decent, a good watch. That's basically it. So that's that's what we're doing for American Sniper. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Remember to subscribe to the show, youtube.com/yardreviews. Also remember to email us at yardy.reviews@gmail.com, as well as follow us on Twitter at yardrareviews. Also remember to log on to Irv's WordPress, bigpicturesmallscreen.wordpress.com. All the reviews, all the news, all the blogs are there. Anyway, me and Irv signing out. Big up yourself.